my beautiful souls. 1:11 on my clock as I'm starting this video. So today I want to talk about a very big lesson that I have actually recently learned, and it was really a test to my own personal resilience here. Okay, and I had just laid out some cards here for myself, giving myself some clarity, speaking, with my guides and my spirit team of that, and really kind of figuring out why this had to unfold the way that it did. Now, a little background story. I had commented on a video on TikTok around schizophrenia, okay? And I am very aware that is a very sensitive subject. Well, I'm clearly aware now, it is a very, painful illness for many people. It's a mental disorder that disrupts people's lives. And, coming from my perspective here, I just wrote my insight within on that video and just commented, I received so much hate. I literally had to delete the comment because the hate comments did not stop. And, this just goes to prove, unfortunately, how closed-minded people are. And I understand it is a very serious, sensitive matter here, okay? I am not in any way, dismissing that or invalidating that here, okay? But the situation unfolded in a very, painful way for me. I was just sharing my insight and my perspective on something that people can agree with or not agree with, but instead people chose to basically bully and harass me because of something that I said. And because this has been happening for a couple days, I literally got to the point where I was like, I'm just going to delete this. I can't have all of this negativity thrown at me just because people cannot understand my perspective. It's a serious matter here. And I know that I commented on a serious thing in the world, but at the same time, I feel like I'm being judged because other people cannot have just a little bit of a different perspective here, a higher perspective. And so, with all of that being said, on the back end here, what I had learned is it's actually a sign. One, it was showing me that I have some symptoms here of a blocked crown chakra. And two, that it was really a test of resiliency here for me. How can I handle this type of commentary coming at me here? Okay, because, I am out here on platforms. And, I really am about love and light and sharing my personal experiences and helping people have a higher perspective here. But for the ones that are not ready, clearly that is the way that people react. It's always a projection, right? A reflection of their pain that unfortunately I received. I'm only human, it hurts that people could be so rude and raw and mean just because they don't understand something. And so, a part of this message here today is, do you guys remember the old adage, growing up, if you have nothing kind to say, don't say it at all. And I feel like societally that has just been completely thrown out the window. If I don't agree with somebody, of course, this is just, me as a person, I'm not going to sit there and harass people for not having my point of view. And it's just been really hard for me to kind of sift through this energy here because it's a lot. You don't realize how mean people can be until you're placed in that situation. And so I'm the bigger person. I just let it go. I stopped reading the comments at some point, and then I had somebody come to my literal page and start commenting on my videos, and it was just completely disrespectful how people can take their anger and their pain and come and reflect it on me. Just because you don't believe what I'm saying, don't come and bully me for it. I mean, it's just too much. But so what I had done is that I wanted to share this message here is because I had pulled some cards. Again, this is a test for me and my resiliency. And I think that it's really important that I share this message because in life, we are constantly being tested in our resiliency. As I mentioned, like, we're only human, right? We're gonna feel things. Things are gonna get to us, and I have really, spent a lot of time working on myself and knowing myself as a person, and I know I'm a good-hearted person and I cannot let other people's opinions and judgments affect me like that. But when you are being hounded and hounded and hounded, how can it not? you're going to get broken down. It hurts. People are so mean out here. It baffles me how people can be like that, but it's really just showing me that it is a test of the strength of my own inner being, the strength of my integrity, the strength of my, perseverance through this, and so the message today really is about the fact that when these type of situations happen in life, because I'm sure that this has happened to more or less everybody in life throughout time, if it's online or in person, where people just kind of are throwing out their opinions because they don't believe your opinion, and all they do is harass. It's literally harassment. I was being harassed, and it's a burden. It turned into a burden for me because of other people. I believe in my strength. I believe in my purpose, and this is part of my purpose. It just proves part of my purpose to me, that I'm here to help people leave this frame of mind. Everybody is kind of like in this little box, and if you say one wrong thing, I'm almost like speechless at the amount of hate that I received by just commenting something coming from my heart, delivering some sort of insight to somebody. Okay? But it turned into a burden for me here. Okay? I have a big heart. I empathize with people. I'm very energetically sensitive. Okay? This situation has really just kind of thrown me for a loop. But I'm being tested on my own stability here, okay? And that is exactly the message for you guys. If you guys go through these types of situations where you are harassed, bullied, where you are, constantly put down and tore down for your opinion, for your way of thinking, for your authenticity, it breaks people down. This is a test of our resilience when these things occur in our lives here, beautiful souls, okay? To show us that we have the power to leave this type of mentality. I, for a moment, have felt imprisoned by all of this. It really put me in a victimized frame of mind. It's painful that to literally be harassed, okay? I had to take some time here and ground myself and, kind of go out into nature and spend some time alone to really clear this energy. And then I came to my cars and I was like, what is going on, And it's really a test of our own stability here, okay? Showing us that it's up to us to step into that form of independence for ourselves, to cut out the burdens, to cut out the victim mentality, to not let that be, to not be defeated by that type of energy, by those types of situations here. It's a real thing. I know it is alive and well in this world. I experienced it firsthand. If you want freedom from any type of victimized mentality here, no matter the circumstance, no matter if it's literal harassment or it's just constant judgment and opinions thrown your way where you can't even speak authentically because you are straight up attacked for it, that's when you need to take the leap of faith here, beautiful souls. I got in my head here. I got in my head like, oh my gosh, these people are just sending so much negativity to me. It hurts. Anybody is going to be hurt by something like that. I was literally getting comments like, shut the F up, F you, you're uneducated. Like, I'm not throwing things out there on people saying they're uneducated because they're not enlightened. I mean, the things that people were saying, you guys, it literally had me in this energy. Just victimized. Like, what just happened to me? It's real. And I think it's a very serious matter that people in this world, unfortunately, are so close-minded that they have to force their opinions on you and then put you down for not thinking the same way as them. That's where this world has gone wrong, beautiful souls. We lack empathy. There's no more bigger picture thinking. There's no more having a wider and bigger perspective on anything. Again, I might have touched a very sensitive subject. The person who the video was never said anything. This person wasn't offended by my comment. It was the people commenting around. To progress past this type of energy here, beautiful souls, we can easily get stuck here, okay? And I know that it really takes a lot of strength, mental agility to step out of this, to really self-evaluate, okay? To even actually switch your frame of mind to see, how is this a lesson that I can learn, right? Because when I was going through the motions of this here, I wasn't thinking this is a lesson for me. Although it was, it's a test of my resiliency. How can I bounce back from this? How can I stand back into my power through this commotion? And that's how we are tested throughout life, how we are tested throughout all of the circumstances and situations that we encounter, especially the ones where we are belligerently attacked and put down for no good reason of ours. The projection of other people, their judgments. We have to choose to put an end to this type of energy when it comes into our world. That's the only choice we have, because then you get stuck in the victim mentality. Then you believe what those people say. If I believed what they said, that would just throw me off. I'd be done. There's no way any stranger out in the world can throw dirt at me to make me change who I am. Yes, it hurt. Yes, it got me stuck in my head for a minute here, right? But I'm connected enough to myself that I know that the words that they say is only a reflection of themselves. Now that I've stepped back and I'm saying, okay, this is not for me to hold on to. This is not for me to let burden my life. This is why the importance of coming home to ourself here, beautiful souls, is one of my main, purposes, part of my mission here. Come back to ourself so those types of things do not disrupt our life. So that we are not stuck in the opinions and judgments of others. I am very highly educated. I am very intellectual. I am wise. Just because those people do not see things the way that I do, that does not invalidate my strength and my purpose as they're trying to do. That's not fair. And that's what happened to this world. Everyone wants to put everybody down. What happened to lifting everybody up and helping each other and bring reciprocity? Okay, if you didn't agree with my comment, then don't say anything. Why do you need to throw the hate? Where's the love? Where's the compassion? Where's the empathy to say, oh, okay, I guess I could see that, but if I don't, I'm just going to let it be. I don't go around commenting on people's things just because I don't agree with it, just to start, arguing with random people online. That just shows me how much hate and pain and trauma is circling in this world. That everybody is living within their box. I don't care that these people don't see my perspective. I care that I was harassed because of my perspective. That's not fair. Part of me has a lot of anger with this, which I obviously need to look into more here for myself, because again, this is some sort of lesson for me. This is a test of my resiliency and my strength to be able to persevere past all of the crap people want to throw at me. I'm the one random person probably out of thousands of people. I know there are a lot of spiritually enlightened people in this world, but maybe even within the community, how I just commented, I am the one person standing alone. People ganged up on me. But you know what? I chose to turn the wheel here. I put an end. I chose to put an end here for me. This is not for me to carry. I'm stronger than that. Their hate does not affect me. And that is the importance of today's message here. Okay? To know that you get to move towards abundance and stability when you choose to. That is the power that we hold here, beautiful souls, okay? The self-evaluation. The coming home to ourselves to know our own strength and trust in ourself. If I wasn't where I am today in my own, strength and power, that definitely would have broken me apart. So for those of you out there that may feel that you get kind of, burdened or, victimized very easily from people's opinions and from people's judgments, people's reactions towards you or anything that you say, this is a sign for you to start coming home to yourself, to build your own resilience here, to build your truth, to stand into your power here, okay? Because when you get ganged up on like that, if you do not have that strength and power within you, you're going to crumble. And that's just life. It breaks my heart to know that the world is filled with people like this. And again, it just backs up the fact that that's why I'm here. Even if it's just a small fraction of people that come across my videos through all space and time, I know that I at least touched 1 to 2, 3 people and made them see that life is bigger than harassing people. Don't be afraid to stand in your truth. Don't be afraid to come home to yourself, and do not be afraid to call judgment on the people and the places that make you feel smaller or belittled or put you down or make you feel like you're not good enough or make you feel uneducated or stupid. You do not need those people in your life. You do not need those types of energies around you. But unfortunately in this life, we end up in that low vibration with those people, and then we're all intermingling like that. No judgment here, okay? But I'm speaking on my own personal experience where just a load of strangers attacked me. That's the world we're in right now, beautiful souls. The message here is that we have to build ourselves up so that stuff doesn't bog us down and keep us trapped. I send love and light to all those people. And I know that the divine takes care of whatever needs to be taken care of on my behalf, okay? If people are going off on more tandems here, all right? But this message is really here for you guys today, is trust in yourself, okay? Trust in your truth. Trust in your power. Believe in your power and your truth. Do not let anybody ever sway you, from your capabilities. Because this world will feed off of that. There's a time and place here, beautiful souls, when we give into that stuff and when we have to learn how and know when to back away and to free ourselves from this. So if you took anything from this message, free yourself from the anguish, the imprisonment, the thoughts that keep you in a low vibration from other people, other people's opinions and judgments that have been placed on you. Get rid of it. It is not yours. You do not need that. You are not deserving of that. That is not just in any way. That is their own pain that they need to deal with. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, what you guys thought of this. If you guys, want any more type of information on this kind of stuff, because it's a very serious matter. And, again, I commented on something, due to mental health, but this just proves to me that these people's mental health is also in anguish, because if you had a healthy mind, you would not be fighting random people online. That's mean. It's time to stand up for ourselves, and it's time to put an end to all the victimization that people place on us. That's not fair. So I send love and light to you guys. Like, share, subscribe, all the fun things. And until next time, beautiful souls, love and light.